says hi too. It has been a while. I realize that. It has been a really long while. I think I haven't posted in about 4 months. It might be longer. A lot has happened in these 4 months and I can't wait for you all to know about it and do a little bit of a catch up, but it's just been busy and really that's ultimately the reason why I've been away. Maybe some of you relate, but I feel as if 2024 has been the busiest year in quite a bit of time. But I just feel like 2024 has disappeared. Like, where did it go? I don't even know where 2024 went. Weren't we January a minute ago and now we're the end of December? Make it make sense. Here's Bennett. Say hi to the camera. We're doing well. We're all healthy over here. We're not enjoying the cold very much. It is very, very cold this weekend and I tried to take him out this morning and he was not having it. He pretty much dug his heels in and he's like, I'm not moving forward. I kind of feel a little bit bad. I did manage to get him to pee, but I don't think he's gonna get a full walk today. I did buy him a coat this year, which was kind of like his big purchase because this guy gets cold very, very fast, but boots are definitely next on the list. As much as I want to say it's super festive in here, it is not. I didn't end up putting out any of my holiday decor this year. I have not spent a lot of time in this apartment this holiday season, so I haven't felt very festive. I haven't felt motivated to actually get everything out, especially since I'm actually leaving for my parents' place tomorrow to go spend Christmas with them. I'm kind of like, well, I finally feel like I have a bit of time to do stuff in the apartment and putting out decorations is not the #1 priority. Cleaning and wrapping my presents is the #1 priority. And actually we're gonna be doing that together. I cannot wait. I have been waiting to wrap the gifts. They're all on the dining room table back there. I've been waiting to wrap them for a couple weeks now, but I've also wanted to kind of do it on the vlog, you know, get the vlogs up and rolling again. And it just felt like the perfect opportunity. I'm planning on putting this video up probably just after Christmas time. So I am going to show you what I got for my family. So there will be no spoilers in this video. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love giving gifts. It's one of my favorite things to do. And so when I actually get to wrap everything and I don't know, the surprise, I just love it. I also have to go out today and do a couple of errands. I have an Amazon return to make, which I actually have to drop off at Staples. Kind of weird, but it turns out that that Staples is connected to a West Elm and one of my top artists in the city. She's local. I have 3 of her pieces now. She's having a mini show at West Elm, and West Elm is kind of attached to the Staples. So I'm gonna go kind of do both of those things at the same time, which I'm super excited about. She doesn't do showings all that often, and so I try and go support. I feel like I'm one of her main supporters at this point. I honestly feel like I could have my entire apartment filled with her art. I love it so much. So I'm gonna go do those 2 things, and then I also just have to pop in quickly to Sephora. I'm picking up a couple of things for my mom. These are not presents, these are things that she's asked me to get, just because Sephora is kind of like really awkward for her to get to. Bennett, I'm trying to film. I know I haven't filmed in a while, and he's probably like, why are you talking to the camera? It is 10:53, so look at me. I'm filming in the morning, but I also have to do that because it is December 21st today, and therefore it is the winter solstice, so happy winter solstice, and it is the shortest day of the year, so that sun is gonna be starting to set like, I feel like at noon it starts to set, but it's gonna start getting dark really, really fast. Okay, one more time, one more time. Wow, that was a good one. My poor neighbors. I'm gonna do a quick rundown of everything I got for my family. So I'm gonna go grab some stuff. I'll start with my dad first. So I actually went to Fan Expo this summer. It was in the summer, August, and that was really interesting. I've never been to a Fan Expo before, but it was the perfect spot to get a couple of things for my dad. So I got him 2 things while I was there. I got him, I hope you guys can see it. It's a Spider-Man stamp. It's covered in gold. I don't know, it just looked really cool. And the guy sold me on it. And I got him also, it's like this fake bill or $100 bill. Yeah, $100 bill, but it's a Star Wars edition and it's all foiled. It's kind of cool. Here's the back, it has a case. So I don't know, I feel like these little knickknack things my dad really, really likes. And then also oh my God, I cannot wait to see his reaction to this. So let me go back in time a little bit. So when I was a lot younger, I used to have a friend named Jenny, and I went over to her house once and she had a computer and she started playing this game with me, and it was a Nancy Drew interactive mystery game, and it was so much fun, but we were struggling with it. They were tricky games for like little kids. So I went home and I told my dad all about it. He bought it, and then the two of us stayed up late so many nights just trying to solve the mystery, and it turned out to be really fun. And it was the third in the series, and now they just released the 32nd, like they just released it. So I'm talking about like this has been going on for at least 20 years, if not more. All throughout my childhood, teen years, even during university years, my sister, my dad, and I have been playing these games ultimately, but we haven't played one in so long. I got us, my dad and I got him game 32 that I want to play with him over the Christmas break, just as like a throwback to when we used to do that all the time together when I was younger. The only problem is that they no longer sell physical games, which kind of makes sense. I think a lot of places don't do that anymore. My dad is very much like a physical touch guy, like he wants the like physical product. So I went down to a secondhand store and I bought a $3 old DVD, because there's this like secondhand bookstore, they also sell DVDs there. And then I scanned, because I actually have all of the games here, I scanned one of the covers of the games and I took it into Photoshop and I designed the new one onto that old game cover look. So here it is. So this is what it looks like. This is like, I just printed this off. As I said, it's an old DVD, like the game's not actually in here, but I think my dad will appreciate that it looks like one of the old games, because then I can actually wrap this and he can open it. But the game is sitting on my computer. I did buy it and he and I can play it over the Christmas break. I'm even thinking I could like throw it up on the TV and we play it that way. I don't know, we're gonna have to experiment, but I think he's really gonna enjoy that. It's such a throwback. Next up is my mom, and my mom, I got her a few things. She's actually going on an African safari just after the new year, which I'm thrilled for her. She was so on the fence about it and I was like, no, you must go do this. My aunt and uncle are going and they invited her to go with them. I was like, when are you gonna get a chance to go on an African safari? Like, you have to go. So my gifts are kind of catered to, I guess, her travel. So firstly, she really wanted a new set of headphones and I got this set for her. I got it in the color pink. These are the headphones that I actually own. They're from Amazon. This is what my set looks like. So this is what it looks like when it's open, and it actually tells you the charge, I guess, on the case, and then also the charge of the two different headphones. They're wireless. They look like this. I picked the white ones because they look like AirPods, but they're not AirPods. And these work so well. And they're like $40 on Amazon, but you can also get them when they're on sale and they're around like $27. I think that's what I paid for my mom's. She's really picky about headphones because obviously it can get uncomfortable in the ears. So I brought these home at one point and I was like, try these, see if you like them. And she put them in and instantly she was like, oh, I can already tell that these are gonna be super comfortable. So I got her a pink pair so she can use this on her travel. So I'll help her set this up and connect it to her phone. I got her this travel case. I actually saw this on Rachel Love's channel. She's also a Canadian YouTuber. I think she's in Toronto as well. So it's a makeup case, but what's so great is it looks like a box like this, but when you unzip it, you put all your stuff in either side and it lays flat on the table like this, so you're not having to like really dig with your hand, because sometimes it can be difficult to find makeup. She also mentioned that she needed a new set for like toiletry again type things. So I just got her this package just from Shoppers, just a nice cutesy travel thing. And then lastly, I'm doing this last because I also got one for Kate and actually myself as well. I got us all Stanley Ice Flows. I wanted to get the girlies something special. So this is the one that I got for my mom. This is the rose quartz one. My mom loves this light pink color, so this is the one I got her. This is the one I got myself. Doesn't this seem very me? Like, I feel like everything's in this color for me. So this is in the color Ash, and this is the one that I have been eyeing for a while. And then this is the one I got Kate, and I believe this is lilac. Yeah, this is the lilac color. So it's like a pinky, purpley color. I don't know. It looks pink in some light and it looks purple in other light, but it's really nice. It's really different. She loves these like purpley shades. She wears a lot of it, so I thought she would appreciate that. So we have the 3 Stanleys all together, and I know what my dad is gonna say. He's gonna be like, you and your water bottles. I have turned into a water bottle hoarder, but I think they'll really like these. So then transitioning over to Kate, obviously I got her the water bottle. I also got her this sweater. It's from Walmart, and she actually has 2 others in this style, and she just wore one the other day. They're so comfortable. They're not all that expensive. They're basically like a Lululemon dupe. And when I visited my parents last, I went over to check the table and they had this bright whitish cream color that I thought she would really like, and they only had one in her size. So I picked it up because I was like, I know she lives in these sweaters and she loves these light colors. And then also I got her, this is a Yeti Rambler. So another drinking piece, but she asked for this one specifically. So this is in the color Cape. It's their newest color. It's so pretty. It actually looks a lot like a color I would get, but she seemed to really love it. it. And she really wanted this one specifically for work. So I got this one for her and I know she's really gonna love it. The last thing that I got her, I can't show you guys because it's not here. My mom has it. Kate has been really eyeing this whole dish set, and there's a place that is close to my parents that sells a specific color of it. It's the white color, and I wasn't able to find it anywhere else except for this one store. So we're getting her 6 pieces of like the different parts of the set. So I'm getting the side plates. My mom's gonna do all that wrapping, but essentially that's a gift from my mom and me to Kate and her husband. And then lastly, I did get a water bottle for Alex. I'm not gonna unwrap this because they actually wrapped it really nicely. I think I'm just gonna put wrapping paper around this, and it's really, really cute. It's a cute water bottle. And that's it. That's everything I got. So now I'm gonna wrap it. I had to stop and wait for the battery to charge because this battery is so bad. I forgot how bad this battery is, but my camera was quick to remind me. Anyway, I'm actually changing my mind. I'm gonna go out and do my errands now because my artist has her showing that starts at noon, and now it's 5 to noon, and I don't wanna miss out on the good stuff. So I'm gonna go right now because it's a bit of a walk. It's like 15 minutes from here. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go see her, do my staple stuff, go to Sephora, and then I'll come back and wrap. Oh, camera. All right. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go now.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe. It's cold outside, 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 outside. It's cold outside, outside, outside. Cold outside,
I'm home. I made another cup of tea. I had to take a moment and just thaw. It is so cold outside. It's the coldest day that we've had so far. So I went and I saw my favorite artist and I got a couple things, and you guys, so sweet. I'll show you, but she gifted me something just because we've kind of become friends through this. It's sort of fun. Obviously, like, she really appreciates my support, and I'm happy to give my support because I love her art. I love her. She's like the best. I'm so happy I found her. So I actually got 2 pieces of art from her. I couldn't just get one because they are a matching set pretty much. So here's the first one. It's so me, right? It's just so me. And then the matching one. And this is the other little guy. Aren't they cute? So this is them. Literally, I could not just buy one. I had to get them both. And she's not all like that pricey, at least not yet. So I'm trying to get as much of her art as possible. And then she had a ton of her ceramics. I didn't even realize how small they were. Like online they looked bigger, but she was doing all these like little pieces, and anyone who knows me knows I'm a sucker for anything tiny. So I was like, oh, I wanna get this piece of pottery as well. And she wrapped everything up, and then she came over obviously so that I could pay. And then she's like, you've been so kind to me and I wanna give you a little present for the holidays. So I'm gifting you the ceramic. She gifted this to me. It's like insane. I was fully prepared to support, and of course I will obviously continue to support, but like, that is just so nice. I didn't expect her to do that. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And she was like, yes, of course. Happy holidays. So it's this little guy right here. It's so cute. I have to find a place for this. All right, let's wrap some gifts. Are you excited? I'm excited. And also, while I'm wrapping, we're gonna do a bit of catch-up time. What's happened over the course of the 4 months that I have been away? We'll just go in order here. Start with my dad's stuff. And sorry, I kept saying this was game 32. It's 34. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It says it right there. 34, my bad. And if you all remember, I am not the most talented rapper, but we do our best here. It's all with love, right? Cute. I actually bought ribbon this year too to make it a little bit more special. Okay, and just to catch us up on where I've been, so at the end of July, I think I did mention this in my previous vlog, but I took a trip to Boston to visit my bestie, and it was so much fun. I knew I had to go see her because, well, 1 week hadn't seen each other in a really, really long time, and also I knew that she was planning on leaving Boston, like not living there anymore. So I wanted to make sure that I went and not only visited her, but went to go see the city of Boston one last time. At least one last time with her. I could always go to Boston again, but you know what I mean. We went to Rockport, which is this little really cute seaside town. We actually went for a run together, which we haven't done before, and I really enjoyed it. We visited Salem, which has been one of my top bucket list items. I've always wanted to visit there, and I bought way too much stuff there, but also no regrets at all. We also went to a Trader Joe's, which was my first time ever in a Trader Joe's, which I know is random, but it was super cool. And I also went to a Chick-fil-A for the first time, which they do actually have in Canada now, but it's not the same. We also took a ghost tour of Boston late at night with the creepy cemeteries, and honestly just walked all around Boston. We saw a ton of stuff. All right, my dad's done. On to my mom. So that was my July, and then I had a couple things happen in August. On August 22nd, I finally took my driver's G test. And you may be wondering, like, what the heck, Karenna? What do you mean you don't have your G yet? Okay, well, long story short, I kept putting my driver's license on the back burner and only actually got my G2 when I was 27. Then the pandemic hit and I moved to Toronto and yada, yada, yada. Before I knew it, 5 years was up and my G2 was about to expire. So I figured I would rip off the Band-Aid. I booked my test and just went to get it over with. And let's roll the clip and you can see what happened.
Hi there.
Hi.
You didn't pass?
No.
What?
I'm just kidding, I passed.
That's what I would be so surprised if you didn't. Well, congratulations.
I'm a full G license now.
That's great.
All right, I skipped ahead a bit and I just wrapped Alex's gift because I had the perfect amount of paper left on that section. So that's his gift all done. All right, and continue on with my mom's stuff. So yay, I passed my G, super exciting. And I actually just got my driver's license card in the mail. It's been taking forever to get to me because of the whole Canada Post strike. Again, it's kind of a long story, but I got my license. So then at the end of August, my mom, my sister, and myself all drove down to Stratford, Ontario, and we saw 3 shows. We saw a musical called Something Rotten,
My mom used to live in this building on the left side.
The Goat and Who is Sylvia, which was a play, and then The Diviners, which was also a play. I also bought 3 pieces of art while I was there. I got this one and this one, which were by the same artist. And I also bought a costume sketch, and I have wanted one of these for so long. You guys have no idea. I also just put a little bow on this one. So cute. All right, I didn't wrap that very well, but I don't think my mom's gonna mind all that much. Okay, besides the Stanleys, Mom is done. And then lastly, my bestie came here and visited me in November. She drove all the way here from Boston. It was like 10 hours. And she came specifically so that we could go to the Eras tour together. So I saw Taylor Swift. It was an amazing concert. We had the best time. And honestly, I feel so lucky to have been able to get a ticket and get in and see her, because I know so many people were trying to get tickets, hoping for tickets, entering contests for tickets. It was an amazing concert, and honestly, I will remember it forever. The whole thing, I'll remember it forever. Don't you love this? They're wine bottle bags, but they just fit the Stanleys so perfectly. Adorable. That worked out really well. Stanley number 2. I went to Dollarama and I found this box. It looks like this, and it perfectly fits the Yeti right inside there. It actually worked out better than I could have ever imagined, and I love the pink ribbon. I had just enough of it. but someone in this household has other plans. I won't name names, but someone. Come here. Oh, now you don't want to be on camera. I see how it is. It is almost 11:30. My camera died while I was finishing up the gifts, so I had to go and charge again. I know, the whole battery situation. We'll figure it out at some point. But I was waiting for that to charge, and then I started cleaning, and then I was doing a little bit of work, and then I put on like a holiday movie, and I just kind of, I don't know, I got sucked into the evening, and here we are, late at night, reading my book that I haven't touched in like a week and a half, I want to say, just because I have been so busy. And if you are interested, I am currently reading A Curse for True Love, and it's the third book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. This series is literally taking me months to read, like months, just because I keep on stopping, and then, you know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes goes by, and then I jump back into the chapters. But I love it. It's not that I don't like it and I'm not into it. It's just, I just have so many things going on sometimes that I just don't have time to pick up a book. So far, of the 3 books, the second one is my favorite, but I have thoroughly enjoyed this series. I will be sad when it's over. But anyway, I'll give a full review and ratings when I finish this, which should be over the holidays because I have more time, obviously, to now read. But I am going to head to bed after I finish this chapter. I'm gonna finish and then I'm gonna go to bed because I am getting up early to drive to Ottawa to be with my parents. I'm not gonna leave as early as I normally do. I normally try and leave by 6 a.m. but I just texted my mom and I was like, I'm gonna just leave by 7. I'm not going to stress myself out. It's a Sunday, it is the holidays, but it is a Sunday, so I think it's gonna be a bit more quiet tomorrow, and hopefully it'll just be smooth sailing all the way to Ottawa. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm back, you guys. I hope I'm back strong. I know I am coming up to a really busy January month, but I'm hoping to keep it going. Thank you for still being here with me. Happy holidays to all of you out there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.